I mean, from literally the first time that I figured out how to record something in my parents' basement, like when I was a kid, like I was hooked. Like I could literally be in the studio recording people 24 hours a day for weeks on end if you'd let me, you know. But I guess maybe that's not the healthiest thing to do. You gotta rest and get some food every once in a while. But I feel like every day is in the studio is just can be a great success, you know, and super memorable. For me, I mean, it's kind of funny, like, you know, some people talk about retirement. You know, they want it. A lot of people say when I retire, then I'm going to do something fun. Well, to me, I'm already doing something fun, so there's really no point in retiring, you know, until I just can't do it anymore. We rolling? Right. My job off the stage in the studio is to help people record their music. Sometimes it's their first recording experience, or it could be their 15th or 20th. But to me, I make every recording experience, I take it as being the most important for anybody. That's just how seriously I take it. You know, people are paying you money to, they want a really good representation of their music, their band, or in the end. So it's as important to me as it is to the artist, because they're trying to get their music out to their fans or to the public. So yeah, it's really important. Rudy Van Gelder recorded probably some of the most iconic jazz artists of all time. And when I was a kid, I used to look at the album covers and I'd see on the back, it'd always say, "Oh, recorded at, by Rudy Van Gelder in Englewood, New Jersey." And I'd see photos of like John Coltrane walking into the studio, or all these great artists in the studio. So that kind of made me wonder who that person was and what they did. So then I started to find out, and I was always into Hendrix as a guitar player, as a musician, but I was also into the sound of his albums. And so to find out that wasn't just Jimi Hendrix, making all those crazy sounds, it was a guy behind the scene, Eddie Kramer. I usually go to the studio, I try to get to the studio about at least an hour before the band gets there, just to set up and get the room comfortable. I have an idea of how many people are in the band and what's the instrumentation, so I get the room set up for that. Band shows up, they walk in, they kind of look around, and I help them get comfortable, because that's the most important thing, is just being comfortable in the room. So, check out the different guitar amps, drums, keyboards, whatever, and start thinking about what we want it to sound like in the end. I mean, for me, I just love music, period. So even if I wasn't playing music or recording music, I'd be just listening to music. So it's, being a recording engineer is like the best of both worlds. Obviously I love playing music, but the great thing is I get to hang out in the studio and just listen to music. It's just an amazing, you can't even call it a job. It's not work. It's just something I love to do, and I could just do it for hours and hours on end. So it's just, to me, it's a huge honor to be able to record other people's music, have them put that trust in you to they want something that a lot of people are hopefully going to hear. They want something that they're going to love. They've put a lot of time and energy into writing the music and thinking about the whole recording process, and sometimes they're, you know, nervous about it. And then really then it comes down to me to actually make it happen, make sure it sounds good, make sure they're happy, and make sure they feel good about the whole process. For me, it's not work at all. It's something I love to do, and it's funny, I have to be reminded to like drink water and eat, because I could just keep going and going. It's just like, it's something I love to do, and I love being able to help people create music. And it's just, yeah, to me there's nothing else like it, you know. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I can't call it work.